Hello Year 2 and welcome to week 5 and we're going to start with some English. I'll just move my dog out of the way again. I think she wants to be doing some English as well. Okay, so we're going to start off by looking at some of our key words. We've got the words busy, parents, both, half and steak. What I'd like you to do is to pause the video and have a go at reading each of those words in a different voice, like we do in school sometimes. You could do it in a loud voice, a soft voice, a whisper, a posh voice, or a silly voice. So pause the video now and have a go at reading those words. You could get a grown-up to point to them in different orders to see if you can recognise them all. Okay. Right, so now, spelling art. And we've done this a couple of times before. So either on a whiteboard or on a piece of paper, this is one of our spelling words for the week. This is the word hospital. Now, I would like you to pause the video and have a go at writing that word in a fancy way. You might decide to write it in bubble writing. You might decide to write it really small or big or really curly writing, but have a go at writing the word hospital. Okay, now have a go at writing the word special. Pause the video. Have a go now at writing the word musical. Musical. Pause the video again. Okay, the next word is arrival. How fancy can you write the word arrival? Pause the video now. Okay, so now we're going to go on to our main bit of learning. Okay, so we're going to start by learning a new word today. Are you ready for me to reveal the new word? Let's have a go. Here we go. Da, da, da. Contractions. So a contraction. Let's say the word contractions together 5 times. Contractions, 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 contractions. Fantastic. Okay, now when we're using contractions, we need to use a special type of punctuation. And it's a type of punctuation that we have not used before. Okay, pause the video and have a chat to a grown-up or a sibling. Can you think of a type of punctuation that we've not used before? So we know it won't be capital letters, it won't be full stops, it won't be a question mark or an exclamation mark. Pause the video and have a think. What could it be? Okay, there we go, the big reveal. It is in fact an apostrophe. And here we have an apostrophe. What other punctuation does it look similar to? Because I can think of a different type of punctuation that looks very similar to that. In fact, almost the same. Okay? If you said a comma, you would be correct. It does look like a comma. Now, when we write a comma, when we're writing our lists, where does the comma go? The comma goes on the line and slightly under the line. When we're doing an apostrophe, it goes at the top of the line. It's a bit strange, isn't it? Okay, so when we use a contraction, we are joining 2 words together. And we do this by replacing a vowel or vowels with an apostrophe. Sometimes there might be other letters that are replaced as well, but there's always a vowel. Can you remember what the vowels are? Well done. A, E, I, O, U. They're our vowels, aren't they? Okay, so let's have a look at an example. So here we go, look. Does not, instead of writing does not, we can write this word that says doesn't. Now, which vowel has been replaced by the apostrophe? Have a look. Here's our apostrophe, look. Which vowel has been replaced by the apostrophe? Well done if you said the O, because the O has been replaced by an apostrophe, because the O would go here for not. Okay, so what I'd like you to do now is I want you to see if you can match the two words to the correct contraction. So we've got I am, would not, did not, she would, I will, that is, and cannot. Pause the video and have a go, maybe chat to a grown-up. Can you find the contraction? Okay. Okay, so I hope you all got on really well with that. I'll go through them with you. So, I am, which is our first one. Here at the top, I am. Which would that be replaced with? Well done, I'm. Okay, we've put the apostrophe in and we've taken out the vowel A. So, I am, instead of saying I am, we could write or say I'm. Next one, would not. The contraction is wouldn't. Wouldn't. Did not. The contraction is didn't. Well, this is quite a tricky one because there's lots of letters missed out when we put in the apostrophe. She would. Okay? And it's she'd. Okay? Now, I know it looks like shed, but because we've got the apostrophe in there, it's she'd. I will change to I'll. That is will change to that's. And cannot will change to can't. Well done if you could spot them all. That's fantastic. Okay, so what I'd like you to do now, it says talk to your partner. That can be anybody. That could be a grown-up or a sibling, or you could just talk to yourself if you haven't got someone working with you. So I would like you to shorten these words and make a contraction. I will help you with the first one. So have not would become haven't. Okay, so pause the video, have a go. First of all, before you start to write them, have a go at just saying them. If you become confident with saying them, then you could have a go at writing them. Okay, so we did the first one together. So have not would become haven't. You are would become your. I have would become I've. Could not would become couldn't. They will become they'll. And we have will become we've. We've gone to play in the park. Now, I would like you to be a contraction detective. In some of these contractions, the apostrophe has been put in the wrong place. And sometimes when we are learning to put an apostrophe in, this is what we will do. What I want you to do now is to pause the video and can you spot which of these contractions have got the apostrophe in the wrong place? Okay, I hope you got on all right with that. So the first one, didn't. It was did not. So the apostrophe is in the wrong place because they put the apostrophe after the D, and the apostrophe should go after the N because it's replacing the O. The next one, your, okay, was you are. Now the apostrophe is in the wrong place again because the apostrophe should go after the U because it's replacing the A. The next one, I'm, it is in the right place because it was I am. So well done if you've got that one right. The next one is we've, okay? Now, the apostrophe is in the wrong place again because it was we have. So it would go before the V. The last one, they've put the words she is. They've put an apostrophe in, but they haven't taken away any letters. So that one would be she, but you would take away the I and it'd be she's. Well done if you got all of those right. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, you're working really hard this morning. I can tell, I can almost hear those brains whizzing round. So the next thing we're going to do is, can we change each of these sentences so they each have a contraction? So again, you're going to pause the video. I would like you to say each of these sentences to a grown-up or to yourself, but with a contraction. When you've done that, have a go at writing 2 of those sentences. So I will help you with the first one. It says, I cannot come to the party. So we would change it to, I can't come to the party. Okay, pause the video and have a go. Challenge yourself. Maybe you could do 3, write 3 of them. Okay, so when you've done that, you have got an activity to complete, and it is using exactly the same things that we've been talking through in this video. Lots of different things for you to do around contractions and apostrophes. Okay, remember, this is the first time that we have used apostrophes. So be kind to yourself and don't get cross if you get it wrong straight away, because you know, it is a tricky thing for people to learn, even for adults. Have a good day. Bye for now.